You probably use the word very 10 times today without noticing. It makes you sound repetitive. In this video, we are going to break that habit in just 10 minutes.
It is what we call lazy English. It is a filler word that kills your descriptive power. Today, we replace the 5 most common very phrases you use every day.
We will cover alternatives for very hot, very cold, very tired, and very hungry, plus a rapid-fire quiz at the end to test if you are cured. Here is the first dialogue.
Welcome back to English Dose Radio. I'm Mark.
And I'm Sarah. Today is all about efficiency. We want you to stop using 2 words when one perfect word will do the job better. Mark, why do we call it lazy English? Is it actually lazy?
That is a great question, Sarah. It is not that the speaker is a lazy person. It is that the brain is taking a shortcut. When we speak quickly, our brains grab the easiest adjective we know, like good or cold, and then we realize it is not strong enough. So we paste the word very in front of it to fix the problem.
Exactly. It is a patch. You say, it is cold, and then you think, wait, no, it is extreme. So you say, it is very cold. The problem is that very is one of the most overused words in the English language. When you use it in every sentence, you lose your impact. You sound unsure of yourself.
Right. If you tell your boss, I am very sorry, the project is very late because I was very busy, you sound weak. But if you choose strong words, you sound professional. And that is what we are doing today. If you are ready to upgrade your vocabulary and leave the lazy habits behind, make sure you subscribe to English Dose Radio. We bring you these calm, practical lessons every single day to help you build a daily English habit.
Let's dive into our first category. This is one we use constantly, temperature. We talk about the weather all the time, but saying very hot or very cold is boring. Mark, what should we say instead of very hot?
There are 2 great options here depending on the situation. The first one is boiling, like water in a pot. If you step outside in the middle of July and the heat hits you hard, you can say, it is boiling out here.
I use that one all the time. It really paints a picture. It implies that you are sweating, that the air is heavy. What about the second option?
The second option is scorching. This is a bit different. Boiling feels humid and heavy. Scorching feels like the sun is burning your skin. It is dry and intense. So instead of saying, the sun is very hot today, you say, the sun is scorching.
I love that distinction. Okay, let's practice this in a short exchange. Listen to how Mark uses the strong adjective naturally.
I cannot believe we have to walk to the train station. It is absolutely boiling today.
I know. Look at the pavement. It looks like it is scorching. We need to find some shade immediately.
Did you catch that? We didn't use very once. Now let's flip the thermometer. What about when it is very cold?
The most common alternative here is freezing. It is simple, but it is effective. If you walk into a room with the air conditioning on full blast, don't say, it is very cold in here. Say, it is freezing in here.
And if you want to sound even more descriptive, especially regarding the weather outside in winter, you can use frigid. Frigid implies that the air is biting your skin. It is painful cold.
Let's try a dialogue for that. Imagine we are waiting for a bus in December.
How long until the bus arrives? My hands are freezing.
The app says 5 minutes. I should have brought a warmer coat. This wind is frigid.
Perfect. So we have boiling, scorching, freezing, and frigid. Now, Sarah, before we move to physical states, we need to talk about a very specific grammar rule that trips people up. It is the extreme adjective rule.
Yes, this is crucial. Listen carefully. You can say very hot. That is correct grammar. But you cannot say very boiling.
This sounds wrong to native ears, but many learners make this mistake. Why is that, Sarah?
It is because hot is a gradable adjective. It works on a scale. You can be a little hot, quite hot, or very hot. But boiling is an extreme adjective. It means 100% hot. You cannot be more than 100%. So the word very doesn't work.
So if we want to emphasize boiling, what word do we use? We can't just use nothing if we want to add drama.
We use absolute intensifiers. The best one is absolutely. You can say, it is absolutely boiling, or totally. It is totally freezing.
That makes you sound like a native speaker immediately. It is absolutely freezing. That flows so well. Okay, let's move to our second category. This one is about how your body feels. We are talking about energy and food.
Let's start with very tired. We say this constantly. I worked all day. I am very tired. I didn't sleep well. I am very tired. It becomes a drone. Mark, give us the upgrade. The best word here is exhausted. It means you have zero energy left. Very tired might mean you want to sit down. Exhausted means you need to sleep right now. There is another one I like, which is very common in casual English, drained. This is perfect for mental tiredness. If you had a long meeting where you had to think a lot, you might not be physically tired, but you are mentally drained.
That is a great distinction. Let's hear them in context. Imagine you just finished a 12-hour shift.
Mark, do you want to go to the movies tonight?
Honestly, Sarah, I can't. I am absolutely exhausted. I can barely keep my eyes open.
I understand. I feel a bit drained myself after that conference call. Let's just relax.
See how exhausted effectively ends the conversation? If I said I am very tired, Sarah might try to convince me to go, but exhausted implies a final state. It is a powerful word.
Next up is very hungry. This is one of my favorites because the alternative is so dramatic.
Yes, if you miss breakfast and it is now 2 p.m., you are not very hungry, you are starving. Now, obviously, you are not literally dying of hunger, but we use this hyperbole all the time in English.
I am starving. It sounds urgent. Another one you might hear, which is a bit more formal or literary, is famished.
Famished is wonderful. You might use it when you arrive at a dinner party. It smells delicious, and I am famished. It sounds polite but enthusiastic.
Let's role-play the lunch break scenario.
Sarah, is it lunchtime yet? I skipped breakfast and I am starving.
Me too. I could eat a horse. Let's go grab a sandwich before I pass out.
I could eat a horse. That is an idiom that goes perfectly with starving. Okay, we have covered temperature and body. Now let's get into emotions. This is where very really fails us.
I agree. Emotions are complex. Saying, I am very happy is so flat. It tells us nothing about the quality of the happiness. Are you peaceful? Are you excited? Are you relieved?
Let's look at very happy in the context of good news. Maybe you got a promotion or you are getting married. You are not just very happy, you are thrilled.
Thrilled implies excitement and electricity. I am thrilled about the new job. Another great one is elated. This implies a feeling of being lifted up, floating on air.
And for the negative side, very sad.
Very sad is too weak for big tragedies. If you lose something important or receive bad news, you are devastated. This word means you are completely broken into pieces.
Or heartbroken. These words carry weight. If you tell a friend, I was very sad when my dog died, it sounds a bit cold. But if you say, I was devastated, your friend immediately feels your pain. It creates empathy.
Let's try a scene with good news. Mark, pretend you just got accepted into your dream university.
Sarah, I got the letter today. I got in.
That is amazing. You must be very happy.
Wait, Sarah, you broke the rule.
Oh, you are right. I used the lazy English. Let me try again. That is amazing. You must be thrilled.
I am absolutely thrilled. I have been smiling all day.
See how much better that sounds? You must be thrilled. It shows I understand the magnitude of the news.
We have covered a lot of words. Boiling, scorching, freezing, frigid, exhausted, exhausted, starving, famished, thrilled, and devastated.
That is 10 new power words in your pocket. But simply listening isn't enough. We need to lock these into your brain. We're going to do a transformation exercise.
This is the Lazy English Fix Challenge. I am going to say a sentence using lazy English. I want you, the listener, to say the strong English version out loud before Sarah does.
Don't be shy. If you're on the bus or in the car, just whisper it. Speaking is the only way to build fluency. Are you ready?
Here is the first one. It is very cold outside. Wear a hat. Transform it.
It is freezing outside. Wear a hat.
Did you get it? Try the next one. I worked out for 2 hours. I am very tired.
I worked out for 2 hours. I am exhausted.
Next, don't touch the stove. It is very hot.
Don't touch the stove. It is scorching. Or it is boiling. Both work here.
Let's try an emotional one. She was very happy when she saw the gift.
She was thrilled when she saw the gift.
Last one. I haven't eaten all day. I am very hungry.
Excellent work. Even if you didn't get them all fast enough, just trying to recall the word strengthens the neural pathways in your brain.
Mark, I want to address one more thing before we wrap up. Is it ever okay to use very? Are we banning it completely?
That is a really important point. We are not banning it. Very is a useful tool when you want to be precise about a specific degree or when you want to be understated. Sometimes saying, I am devastated is too dramatic for a small situation. Right. If I drop my ice cream cone, I am very sad, but I am probably not devastated. If I am devastated about ice cream, people might think I am crazy.
Exactly. Context is key. The goal of this lesson is not to delete very from your dictionary. It is to stop using it as a crutch. Use it when you mean it, not because you can't think of a better word.
It is about choice. When you have more words, you have more choices. And when you have more choices, you have more control over how people perceive you.
There is one bonus pair I want to throw in because I hear it used wrong so often in business settings. It is very good versus excellent.
Oh, yes. Very good is the ultimate lazy phrase. The presentation was very good. It sounds like you are patting a child on the head.
If you want to praise a colleague, use excellent, outstanding, or superb. The presentation was outstanding. That is a compliment that people remember.
And conversely, instead of very bad, use unacceptable or terrible. The delay is unacceptable. That commands respect. The delay is very bad sounds like a complaint. The delay is unacceptable sounds like a management decision.
We have given you a lot to think about today. The next time you are about to say the word very, I want you to pause for just 1 second. Just a tiny pause. Ask yourself, is there a stronger word?
That 1 second of hesitation is where learning happens. It might feel slow at first, but soon, words like exhausted and thrilled will come naturally to you.
If you found this breakdown helpful, please click the like button on this video. It tells YouTube to show this lesson to more people who are trying to improve their English, just like you.
And if you want to make sure you never miss a lesson, hit that subscribe button. We are building a community of learners who are tired of textbook English and want to speak the real language.
Thank you for spending 10 minutes with us. Go out there and have an absolutely outstanding day.
See you in the next episode. Bye.